Hi, Kirk Mitchie here with an update from Candor Advisors. This one kind of tacks on to last week. Last week, I talked a little bit about what a founder-friendly private equity firm is, and this kind of ties into that. So for a lot of you, if you're a founder and you've been contacted by a private equity firm to talk about whether you're interested in selling your business or taking on a financial partner, a lot of times those conversations will start not necessarily with a specific offer, but with some sort of promise around the idea that your business might be really, really valuable and that there's things that they can do in terms of adding capital and strategic guidance and operating expertise to help build the value of the business, and that you might be able to take some chips off the table and you both together might be able to play for a second bite of the apple, a bigger exit down the road. And all those things start to get pretty compelling. And what usually starts the process of moving down toward whether you'll get an offer or not is them sending a non-disclosure agreement or confidentiality agreement to you, or them asking you to send one to them, and then them sending you a request list for information. Okay, here's a really, really important thing that you don't want to happen because it might harm your chances down the road. And that is, don't give a buyer who's got a different set of motives for the final price and terms of your business. Don't give them early look due diligence. Do not provide extensive financial reports. Do not go through a long-term questionnaire that gets into all the facets of your business. Don't talk about who your customers are, and do not disclose any intellectual property that needs to be protected. Not because they're bad people, not because they have ill motives, but all of those things are leverage or in some way valuable to you as a potential seller. And before you're willing to disclose any or all of those things, you ought to have a very clear sense of what's being paid for your business and how it's being. Doesn't mean you can't provide them any information at all. Doesn't mean you can't provide them some high-level financials and an overview of your business. That should be enough to get an indication of interest. If it's not, pause. Get a transactional professional involved. As I said last week, you will not chase away a serious buyer by getting a transaction involved, whether that is an M&A lawyer, a transaction advisory services firm, an investment bank. But if you insert that professional into the mix, you might kind of clarify the intent and to that extent also protect yourself from providing too much information and losing the ability to really drive a much better transaction for you. If we can help at all, please navigate over to candor-advisors.com and let us know. Thanks. Have a great week.